All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rachach, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect on the highways and hedges, pushing the truth. It's your brother Rabbi Nat coming out with the lesson Lord's will is edifying. Okay, so I was going into some news for the day. I guess all these different European nations are trying to, not just Europe, but right now in Europe specifically, yeah, they're trying to, they want a 0-for-0 tariff with duck, man. So, you know, they're trying to sit at the negotiation table and try to come up with a plan, man. Okay, now that's what's going on. And why does that matter? It matters because it seems that Duck, whatever his agenda is, it seems to be working. You got people outroused, they're mad about him, but then they stop the next day. It's like you go a nationwide protest and then everyone's back sitting on their couch watching Netflix the next day, man. I thought we taught you people better than that, man. I thought we taught Esau how to protest, man. The police didn't even come out. The whole country was full of angry white people and the police didn't even come out, man. Because they're not scared of y'all, man. Those police are for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're here to oppress you, man. They're not here to go oppress the so-called white man because he's mad about his kingdom. Hey, your cries are falling on deaf ears. These are those curses in Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter, going on our enemies, man. Okay? That's how it is, man. And that's what you get, man. And I'm happy for that. Your 401k's 40% missing. Hey, Barakateh Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. How do you think those Native Americans felt when you stole their house, killed their kids, moved it on their land, okay? You did, killed all the bison. How do you think they felt? That's what you get. I hope you lose it, man. I hope the stock market crashes some more. And then I might enter into go in there and buy me some gold, buy me some stock, okay? When it's dirt cheap. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord Yahweh, thy power, will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Exactly. Who persecuted thee? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the so-called white man, European man, German man, whatever the hell he's calling himself today. That's Esau, Edom. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25. Let me grab it. Who's Esau? Who is this man talking about every day? Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out, red all over, like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Esau, Joshua, wasted away is he. Okay? He was red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. That's the first documented so-called white man in the Bible. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25 and verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob. Jacob is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're the nation of Israel, if you didn't know that, sir. Okay? Feed me, I pray thee. So the white man was asking a black man, feed me, I pray thee, okay? And let's see what our forefather said. Or your forefather said. He said, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. So that's Esau, Edom, okay? The so-called white man, by the way. So now that we know that, let's go over to the book of Malachi and see what Malachi said about him. Okay? Because I know y'all love him so much. What about the so-called white man? What about him? Is he going to make it? Is he going to be in heaven? Of course he's going to be in heaven. Why wouldn't he be in heaven? All right? Of course. Everyone's going to heaven. We're in his heaven, right? We're all in his heaven. His heaven was to put you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in cages, cut off your private members, send your kids across the country. That's his heaven. He was happy slaughtering your pregnant wife, taking the baby out, carving the stomach out, letting the baby drip dead and kicking it, ripping it in half, eating the dead baby's meat. Yeah, not you, sir. I'm just, not you. Or maybe it was you, I don't know. It's the book of Malachi. I don't forget these things. This is all I meditate on, man. Malachi, chapter 1 and 1. The burden of the word, Yahweh, to Israel by Malachi. We just discussed who Israel is. As a matter of fact, let's discuss who Israel is, man. Let's discuss that, man. The book of Genesis, chapter 32. In verse number 21. So went the present over before him, and himself lodged that night in the company. And he rose up that night and took his 2 wives and his 2 women servants and his 11 sons and passed over the ford Jabbok. And he took them and sent them over the brook and sent over that he had. So this is Jacob on his way from Laban's house with his 2 wives, his kids, and all that. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. Yeah, who? Who's wrestling with this man? This was the angel, according to Hosea 12:3. Let me grab that. We'll jump back over to Malachi in a second, but it's good to bring this out, man. I love talking about Jacob, man. I love talking about him, man. He's a very important person in the Bible that you need to know. Okay, if it wasn't for him supplanting the so-called white man for his birthright, hey, man, we want to have a hope. We want to have anything, man. So, where are you, Hosea? I can't find him. Where are you? Where's Hosea? Let me grab it. Hey, brother. Hey, the Red Sox gonna win today? He got all Red Sox. I like baseball, man. Hosea, chapter 12. Damn right we're gonna win, man. Hosea 12:2. The Lord have also a controversy with Judah and will punish Jacob according to his ways, according to his doings. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Hosea 12:3. He took his brother by the heel in the womb. He's talking about Jacob. And by his strength had he power with the Most High. Yea, he had power over the angel and prevailed. He wept and made supplication unto him. He found him in Bethel, and there he spake with us. Okay? There he who? Yahweh. Okay? Book of Genesis 32 in verse 24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. Exactly, man. So Jake just kept fighting, man. All right? He kept fighting. He ain't give up, man. That's how we know some of y'all ain't Israelites, man, because y'all give up, man. He fought to the breaking of the day, man. An angel, man. You niggas can't do that, man. You go pick up your hammer, that shit jam, and you get fucked up because you can't fight. I was locked up with you so-called gunners. You niggas are weak. A lot of you gun-toting niggas out there, you niggas are the weakest bitch-ass niggas I ever met in my life, man. Can't shoot the ones, and then you get extorted. Better not get caught with that gun if you got one. This is the book of Matthew 26:41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak. Exactly. That's the spirit of Jake, man. Okay, he's fighting the flesh, man, for that blessing. Genesis 32:26, and he said, let me go. This is an angel, man, fighting a man in the flesh, fighting Jacob. For the day breaketh. Yeah, the day's breaking. I've been wrestling with you all day. Imagine wrestling with somebody for 3 minutes, man. You're going to be tired, man. Jake kept fighting. He fought until the day broke, man, with an angel. And he said, I will not let thee go. Yeah, I ain't letting you go. Now I'm going to put you in, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to you, man. I need to get what I need, man. And he can only do that with the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. You can't fight no angel, man. Okay? Okay? And he said, I will not let thee go except thou bless me. Exactly, man. You're going to bless me. All right? That's what we fighting for. We fighting for a blessing. Okay? We're going to get that blessing, man. Because we're going to cleave on the Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua until we get blessed. Until we blessed with Yahushua. Now, that's what the house of David's going to do. With you, nah, you're going to give up, man. You're going to be EKKO. Okay? You're going to give up. A lot of you men are weak. You were born to be weak. You were raised by your mamas, man. We understand it. Bunch of weak-ass, bitch-ass niggas, man. I hate niggas like that, man. I really do. I always did, man. Even in the world. You can smell them, man. They're weird, man. Put them motherfuckers in a situation when they're in the courtroom, man. They're gonna point the finger at you. They're the ones that, the people that you think are cool with you, they're gonna make sure your ass gets, you're gonna get judged. Book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 48. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask for more. Exactly, man. And he gave you this knowledge, man. And you better get a return on it, man. He's an austere man. And this is talking about the Lord, by the way. He expects a return. He like Big Worm in the movie Friday. He came through busting at Craig and his Smokey. They had to jump over the gate and run. That's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna do with you niggas when you're not gonna be able to run from the Lord when he comes, man. All right? It's not gonna be that easy. The book of Genesis 32 in verse 27, and he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. Okay? It was Luke 12 and 28. Let me grab that. Now 48. Luke chapter 12. How you doing, bro? Come here, brother. Talk to me, man. You still got that Christian look on you. I didn't do my job, did I? I didn't. You felt like I lied to you about you being an Israelite, being a chosen person of God.
You didn't, though.
You feel like you are, you ain't resonating with it.
But not the way
you are an Israelite.
No, not the way you.
Hey, Brock. Oh, what do you mean? What do you tell me more? Tell me more, please. I know you got to go. I ain't trying to keep you. But what do you think? Like,
I mean, I think it's cool.
Do you think I was lying to you though?
No. I feel like you're not trying to lie to people. You're doing God's work, but I feel like the way you're promoting this, as if like only black people are Israelites.
Listen, let me tell you something. No. I don't. See, I think you're confusing my message with somebody else's. Because some people think we're all Israelites. There's different sects of Israel, I guess you could say. There's different doctrines. People believe different things. No, I don't believe that. I believe through your bloodline, you go back to Jacob. That's it. It don't matter what color you are. I can have a white woman have a baby and she'd be lighter. That baby's mine, man. He's still an Israelite.
Yeah, I guess what you, okay.
That's what that means. I'm saying you're Jake because we just know through the Spirit.
All right.
Jake, when you read about the Israelites in the Bible, that's the main thing is what I told you is for you to go see for yourself. It's a seed, brother. It needs to be watered.
It was nice meeting you, man.
Hey, I'm blessed, man. You too, man. Your backpack's open though. Okay. Hey, I tried to talk to him before. Luke 12 and 28, but he didn't want to listen. If then the Most High so clothe the grass, which is today in the field and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O ye of little faith? And that's the problem, man. You got little faith. All right? You got little faith, man. You don't think the Lord is powerful enough to come save us, man. Sounds like it's going on deaf ears, and it's not, man. The Lord gonna save his elect. Okay? That's not even the precept. It's Luke 24 and 28 and 28. But hey, man, the Lord wanted to come out. It's gonna come out. Luke 24. Salakia, man. I'm all over the place. I'm trying, man. I just, you know, I wanna put the work in while I still can, man. Luke 24 in verse number I'm trying to get used to my sword, man. Luke 24 and 28. This is what I was looking for. And they drew nigh unto the village whither they went, and he made as though he would have gone further. But they constrained him, saying, Abide with us, for it is toward evening, and the day is far spent. And he went in to tarry with them. And it came to pass, as he sat at meat with them, he took bread and blessed it, and brake it, and gave to them. And their eyes were opened, and they knew him, and he vanished out of their sight. That's Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Showing you that, hey, man, you can entertain angels unaware, man. Okay? You can entertain animals, angels unaware, man. And they said one to another, did not our heart burn within us while he talked with us by the way, and while he opened to us the scriptures? And they rose up the same hour and returned to Jerusalem, and found the 11 gathered together, and them that were with them, saying, the Lord is risen indeed, and have appeared to Simon. Okay? So there it is, man. You can entertain angels unaware. Let me grab that, as a matter of fact. You know, you might not believe Jacob. You probably think he wrestled a real man that broke the hollow of his thigh by just touching him. This might be a powerful man out there. I mean, the scriptures say a man. That's why you got to have precept upon precept, line upon line, okay? So you can get this understanding. What precept is that, though? I know it's in Hebrews. Entertain angels. I think it's either 12, 13 maybe. Let's go there. Let's go there. I know it's in Hebrews. It's not 11. I know it's not 12. Yes. Hebrews 13. I start at the top. It says, let brotherly love continue. That's right, man. Let brotherly love continue, man. You know, those of us who are doing this work, man, trying to get our people. Yeah, he rejected the word last time, but hey, man, who knows? Maybe the Lord's still working with him. He's still alive, right? He's an Israelite. He can repent. He said he's an Israelite, not like I think it is. There's no other way to be an Israelite. How else are you going to be an Israelite? All right, you're an Israelite the way you think you are. Whatever, man. It is what it is, man. You're probably thinking I'm spiritually an Israelite. Listen, you're only a spiritually an Israelite if you believe the word, man. Okay? Because the Spirit beareth witness to our spirit that we are the children of the Heavenly Father. If he meant it that way, okay. Okay, I get what you're saying, man. Through the Spirit you believe, not because of paperwork and documentation. Okay? So let me get the point. Hebrews 13:2, be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware. Exactly. You might entertain an angel, and an angel just means a messenger. Okay, they got a message. I'm an angel, man. You might not know it though. But you'll see when this destruction comes, if I get saved or not, then you'll know. If there's been a prophet among you, okay? It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33. Let's grab it. Ezekiel 33. In verse number 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. Yeah, when these judgments start to come, then shall you know that a prophet has been among you, okay? That's entertaining angels unaware. Maybe you should stop and listen and entertain what I'm saying. It's the book of Genesis 32:28. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, for as a prince has thou power with the Most High and with men, and has prevailed. Exactly, man. So that's Jake for you. Okay? He was a prince. He had to wrestle. He had to get the name, man. He had to fight to get the name. He had to fight an angel, man, to get the name. How you doing, brother? You read the Bible? You're an Israelite, by the way. Where the Israelites pop up? That's okay. Israelitos. La Santa La Biblia? Yeah. Hey, Israelitos. Yeah. Okay? He said, I don't speak that fucking shitty bastard language you saying, man. Hey, I don't blame you, man. 1 Samuel chapter 3 and verse 20. And all Israel from Dan even to Beersheba knew that Samuel was established to be a prophet of the Lord. Everyone, Salakia, see? So they knew he was going to be a prophet of the Lord. Okay? All Israel from Dan even to Beersheba knew that Samuel was established to be a prophet of the Lord, man. You need to know these things, man. Okay? And the Lord appeared again in Shiloh, for the Lord revealed himself to Samuel in Shiloh by the word of the Lord. Exactly, he did it by the word of the Lord, man. Okay? In Shiloh. All right? So we got it talking, man. I wanted to go to Malachi. You gotta hearken to the word. As a matter of fact, let's get another article, man. Let's get another article. Okay. It says Elon Musk hopes for zero tariff situation with Europe. So he's even hoping for it, man. It says Elon Musk, aka Daffy Duck, appeared to split from the Trump administration on tariffs. So there's a split on tariffs, man. You know why? Because the tariffs are fucking up he has a lot of, especially trade in a lot of his companies and shit. Tesla's all over the world, man. Matter of fact, let's Google it. All types of shit. He got trade with everybody. I mean, he bought his rockets from Russia. He got manufacturing firms in China. And he's fucking China up with all these tariffs. And China's, hey, he's putting the same type of tariffs too. He wants zero tariffs, man. He don't want no tariffs, man. Okay? China said, man, they're gonna fight with you to the end on all levels. Trade war, real war, he don't care. Moab about to burn you with lime, man. Oh, I gotta grab that scripture, man. I love that scripture, man. Let me grab that. Amos, he said Moab burned the bones of the king of Edom, man. It's terrible. It says, Amos 2:1, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Moab, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he burned the bones of the king of Edom into lime. Exactly, man. He burned the bones of the king of Edom into lime. You want to mess with him, Esau? I don't think you want any smoke with the Moabites, man. They're the last team you want to mess with. Okay? Where is that, man? Moab is my wash pat. Be my wash pat. I know it's Psalms. Is it 63 or 60? I know it's somewhere. 64, no. No. Damn, man. It's so hard to remember these precepts. That was 60 something. Let me see where it's at. That's what Moab is, man. He's a servant, man. Moab is my wash pot. Oh, Psalm 60. Okay. Let's grab that. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 60. In verse number 8, it says, Moab is my wash pot. Over Edom, I cast out my shoe. Philistia, triumph thou because of me. Exactly, man. Moab is my wash pot. Okay? He's using him to do what he needs him to do. All right? So the more he's using Moab he's hardening Moab against Edom, man. Okay? Showing you that Moab ain't scared, man. You see in the news, they don't talk too much shit about China, man. America specifically. It's all about trade and, you know, AI and DeepSeek and things like that. They ain't really talking about all these wars, man, that are about to pop off with them too. You got Russia occupied with Ukraine and the Europeans that want to go to war with Russia. You got America trying to fight with Iran, supposedly, you know, on behalf of Israel. But it's really Israel versus Iran, Russia versus Europe and NATO, and then America versus China. Okay? That's what it looks like, the main fight. That's how it looks like, how it's gonna go. Okay? And then you got in-betweens, all these proxy militias. Okay? But in the meantime, in between time, they're fighting economically. And that's gonna be hell, man. That's gonna be hell, man. All those cheap goods that we've found ourselves so accustomed to, it's gonna be hell, man. Y'all, especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all love Christmas celebrations and shit. Hey, that shit gonna go up, man. That's just gonna go up. I want the new PlayStation 6, Dad. All right, son, you know, wait for Christmas. That's just gonna be like $15,000, man. You know, you gonna go into debt just so you can serve them idols, man. Okay, serve them idols. I wonder if Yahweh Shai will be serving these idols that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans justify serving, man. Fuck these damn idols, man. It's the book of Psalms 60 and 8. Psalms 60 and 8. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Philistia, triumph thou because of me. Exactly, man. Philistia, triumph thou because of me, man. Okay? As a matter of fact, there's another precept. Let me get the other one. Psalms 108 and 9. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Over Philistia will I triumph. Exactly, man. Will I triumph over these heathen, man. All right? So that's what the Lord's doing. He's using Moab, you know, economically to wash you out, man. Okay? And best believes he's winning that economic battle because Americans are so accustomed to cheap goods, man. They rely on that for a living. If they have to, you know, pay for anything, pay a little extra for anything, hey, they're gonna be mad about that. That's why Esau Edom is out there protesting about all the things that are going on, man. But I was watching a video how, hey, it wasn't even no black or brown people protesting with Esau, man. It's all Esau versus Esau right there. Nobody gives a fuck about his 401k and his money and his house and his kids' college fund. No one cares about it. It's falling on deaf ears, man. No one cares. He ain't got the people ain't on Esau's side. Okay. I'm gonna grab a precept for that. 1 Samuel chapter 8, verse 2. Oh, it's the 2 Samuel. It might be 2 Samuel. It's 1 Samuel. It's mostly dealing with Saul and all that. I mean, David's in there, but this is, you know, 2 Samuel is when he starts putting shit to shame. 2 Samuel 8 and verse 2. And he smote Moab and measured them with a line, casting them down to the ground, even with 2 lines measured he to put to death, and with 1 full line to keep alive. And so the Moabites became David's servants and brought gifts. Exactly, they brought gifts, okay? They became David's servants, man. And Moab, and the Lord said, Moab is my washpot, man. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. So, hey, man, he's doing the Lord's will by going toe-to-toe on tariffs, man, with Donald Duck. That y'all love so much, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's why the prices of your goods, your avocados, your tomatoes, your carrots, and red onions that you love so much. Oh, no, excuse me. Your cucumbers. That's what y'all love, man. Excuse me, I apologize. You know what you Israelites like to eat. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 11. And, where is it? Where are the cucumbers at? I saw that one. And when the people complained, it displeased the Lord Yahweh, and the Lord heard it. And his anger was kindled. And the fire of the Lord burnt among them and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp. And the people cried unto Moses. And when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire was quenched. And he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of the Lord burnt among them. And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a-lusting. And the children of Israel also wept again and said, Who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. Yeah, you're going to be hungry, man. You remember the garlic, man? Remember how good it was, so big in your hand? Oh, I used to wrap it around my neck, man. Wear it as a chain, it was so good, man. I used to love the garlic, man. That's you damn heathen, man. Wanting to go back into Egypt like a fool. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 16 and verse 3. And the children of Israel said unto them, Would too, the Most High, we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full, for ye have brought as us forth in this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. And you're going to feel like that again, because y'all are the same spirits in those times, man. Complaining about the same stuff. Numbers 11:6, but now our soul is dried away. There is nothing at all beside this manna before our eyes. Exactly, and he fed you and you were still complaining, man. Okay? Showing you, man, he'll clothe you, man. He'll clothe you, just like he said in Luke. He clothes the grass. This is what he did, man. But y'all ain't trusting the Lord, man. Okay? This book of Numbers, chapter 21:5. And the people spake against the Most High and against Moses. Wherefore have ye brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no bread, neither is there any water, and our soul loathe this light bread. Yeah, we loathe it, man. We don't want this. We want garlic. We want cucumbers. Okay? We want avocados from Mexico, man. Plantains from Jamaica. You fucking Israelites are hilarious, man. Oh, man, that is hilarious, man. You fucking dude. You people are crazy, man. That's why you're going to be hungry. That's why you ain't going to eat. If you don't read your Bible, you don't see it. You read the Bible, you learn about Israel. That's how I know he don't read his Bible. He talking about he a spiritual Israelite. This is the book of Psalm 78. I can drop it if you can. And verse number... Niggas don't read your Bible, man. Christians are fake. In verse 19, yea, they spake against the Most High. They said, can the Most High furnish a table in the wilderness? Yeah, can he furnish a table in the wilderness? They didn't want to believe in the Lord, man. Can he furnish a table in the wilderness? You damn fools, man. You damn fools, man. Numbers 21:6, and the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and much people of Israel died. Exactly, man. He sent serpents, man, to bite you. And that's what y'all get, man. Speaking up against the Lord. 1 Corinthians chapter 10. In verse 9, neither let us tempt Hamashiach, or some of them also tempted, as some of them also. So I can read that again. 1 Corinthians 10:9, neither let us tempt Hamashiach, as some of them also tempted, and were destroyed of serpents. Exactly, man. Don't tempt the Lord, man. He'll bite you, man. He'll have a serpent bite him. As a matter of fact, I was listening to Mysteries of the Kingdom. They were talking about that. They said somewhere in the world, man, they said some news article, some snake climbed up into somebody's store. No. Some kid was messing with a snake, and later on that snake killed him and his brother, man. See? The Lord will send these snakes at you, man. Okay? Lord will send these snakes at you. Let's get this in the book of Amos. Chapter 5. And, where is it? I'll start at 15. Amos 5:15. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Lord Yahweh, power of hosts, will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. Therefore the Lord Yahweh, the God of hosts, the Lord Yahweh saith thus, wailing shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas, and they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing. Yeah, you're going to be crying, man. All right? You'll be crying for the things that are being done in the midst. As a matter of fact, let's give me a picture. Let me jump over here. Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 17. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, consider ye, and call for the mourning women, that they may come. So let me read that again. I read that wrong. Jeremiah 9:17. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, consider ye, and call for the mourning women, that they may come, and send for cunning women, that they may come, and let them make haste, and take up a wailing for us, that our eyes may run down with tears, and our eyelids gush out with waters. Exactly, man. Exactly, man, because you forgot how to mourn, man. You should be mourning. Get some people that can cry, man, so you can remember how to cry. That's what's wrong with our people, man. We don't even cry anymore. We ain't, all these things that are going on in the world, we ain't even protesting no more. We letting the so-called white man do his protest. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, in verse 14. Then the Lord said unto me, the prophets prophesied lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination, and a thing of naught, in the deceit of their heart. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not, yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. And the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast out in the streets of Jerusalem because of the famine and the sword, and they shall have none to bury them, their wives, nor their sons, nor their daughters, for I will pour their wickedness upon them. Therefore thou shalt say this word unto them, let my eyes run down with tears night and day, and let them not cease, for the virgin daughter of my people is broken with a great breach, with a very grievous blow. Exactly, man. You've broken down with a very grievous blow, man. Your wickedness, man. It's going to eventually catch up with you. Amos chapter 5 and 17. In all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord Yahweh. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Exactly, man. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. You're praying to the so-called white man. He's this damn devil. And you think he's going to save you. You're going to die, man. What day is it for you? You crying out to somebody that's going to get you destroyed. All right? And that's what your ass get. Amos 5 and 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Exactly, man. So the Lord can send these serpents, man. And now nobody's worse than the damn serpent himself, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man that's written about in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, man. He's the serpent. He's the devil. He's Esau Edom. Genesis 3 and 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord Yahweh had made. And he said unto the woman, yea, had the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. This is the snake, which was this damn, which was the spirit that's in the so-called white man. He wasn't, this serpent was a damn black man, okay? So-called, okay? Because there was no damn Edomites in the beginning, man. Esau ain't coming until Genesis 25th chapter, man. Okay? This is the 3rd chapter. Okay? Let me save this. I want to jump back over here, but I'll jump Numbers 20. I'm gonna hold Numbers 21. We're gonna go back to that. But I want to go to Revelation 12 and 9. My hands are getting cold, man. I thought it was supposed to be beautiful out. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And he's going to be destroyed when he fights the Lord, man. Okay? That's going to be a fulfillment of prophecy. He's literally going to be here trying to fight up against the Lord, and he's going to lose. Okay? He was cast out of his heaven, man. This is his heaven. You living in somebody else's heaven. And are you equal with him? No, you're not. So all this bullshit he talking about, he already trying to, no DEI initiative, all that bullshit, man. It's all false. Wine. philosophies. Bullshit. He's the serpent. Revelation 20:2. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. Yeah, this is 1,000 years after the Roman Empire fell, man. The Western Roman Empire fell. Then what you had? You had the Eastern Roman Empire. And who was ruling that? That's the Byzantine Empire, man. That's us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Well, it was mostly the Southern Kingdom, because y'all were ruling over here in the Americas, acting like damn heathen. But at least it was your own. You kept, the land was good. Y'all were going off doing human sacrifices and ripping people's hearts out of their chests and kicking them down your damn pyramid that you built. Oh man, bugged out. That's why we need the Lord, man. You know, that shows you balance, man. That shows you that we brought all this upon ourselves. Okay. And he cast him in the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that he must be loosed a little season. And he has been loosed a little season. Okay. And that's why his ass is out walking around, jogging through your hood, gentrifying your neighborhood. All right. Letting out pedophiles all around your cities and communities, setting them up in high places. You know, Hollywood. Damn pedophile rings all over the damn place, man. These people need to be locked up. They got fucking islands. No, they got reports on a bunch of damn wicked people that's in your government officials. They don't want to release the files. Okay? Of the wickeds in rulership. All right? But you Christians don't say nothing about that, because you're there, you probably getting touched in the church. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3:2. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden. Yeah, we should eat of the fruit, not the apple, you fools. Read your Bible, you damn dummies. But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High have said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Exactly, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. But that's not what the Lord said. Okay? That's not what the Lord said. What did he say that? Genesis chapter 2 and 16. And the Lord Yahweh power commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest eat freely at every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. Okay, so he don't tell you not to touch it. Okay, that's why you can't listen to the woman, man. Genesis 3:4, and the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die. Exactly, you shall not surely die. That's what y'all do. And guess what? The woman still listens to this damn devil. That's why whatever any type of jab shot or whatever, she's all for it. Not every Israelite woman is like that, but a lot of them are. Okay? So that's a sign of showing you who she truly worships. All right? Her head is Esau. That's Esau's woman, man, that you're dealing with. She gonna make sure your ass surely die too. Okay? You think you better than Adam? The hell out of here, man. Okay? Genesis chapter 3 and 13. And the Lord Yahweh said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. Yeah, you sound like King Saul. Not taking any responsibility for your actions, man. Okay? 2/3 and you so-called black women, all you women on this damn sign, man. Bunch of Eves. Okay? That spirit, man, is in these women, man. Okay? grab this in Corinthians, the 3rd chapter. When I jump numbers, I ain't gonna drop it. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna hold on to that. So she's easily deceived, man. You gotta cleave to the Lord, man. Or you might get put to death, just like Nabal, man. And the Lord will take your wife and give it to another man that's better than you. 2 Corinthians chapter 3 and 11. For if that which is done away was glorious, much more that which remaineth is glorious. Hold on. Am I in the right? Nope. I'm in the wrong. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach. Yeah, it's very simple, man. You can be corrupted. You can have this word, it was given to you, and then you'll go right back into the world, man, if you're not serious about this thing, man. You want to be firmly established in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right? You got to fight to be on that. It's like every day you got different winds of doctrine, different information trying to attack you, get you off your pivot. You have to stand on the post, man. You got to fight to be there, man. Not an easy thing standing on your square, man. All right? You got to choose what hill you're going to die on, because all y'all going to have a day. All right? Book of Genesis, chapter 3. I got one more, Salakia. One more precept. First Timothy, stand on your square, man. Don't be moved, man. I don't care what you believe in, man. You better stand on it. You don't want to believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, that's fine. Go believe in the so-called white man when your ass die, man. But make sure you stand on it, man. Make sure you stand on it. Keep that same energy when the Lord comes to put your ass to death. Because the same thing can happen if you believing in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay? You want to make sure you're on the right, firm foundation. That's why you got to study the scriptures daily. And meditate on these things that are being set up here on these highways and hedges, man. Don't trust anybody when it comes to the words of the Lord. You can read it for yourself, man. All right? It's up to you to drink the water, man. Let somebody tell you something and you don't, you got to be like the Church of Berea. Or you'll just repeat a lie over and over again. All right? That's that constant examination of yourself that you need to constantly be doing. Like the scriptures say, but a lot of people, they don't follow the scriptures, man. They go by, well, Jesus said he loves everybody. Okay. Okay. We'll see if he loves you when he sends one of his Edomite cohorts, what do you call it? Edomite, one of these Edomites come deal with you, man. 1 Timothy 2 and 14. In Adam, I start at 13, it's lucky. Actually, I'll start at 12. 1 Timothy 2 and 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. And you women love to run your mouth, not in silence. But you're going to pay for that, man, since you don't like to listen to the Lord. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man. And y'all wanted Carmela Harris to usurp authority over the man because you're wicked. Okay? But to be in silence, yeah, you're supposed to be quiet. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. Yeah, Adam was first formed, then Eve. For Adam was, I read that. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman. Yeah, see, Adam wasn't deceived by the serpent. The woman was deceived by the serpent. And the woman's deceived by the serpent today. She's still deceived by the so-called white man. Whatever he say on the news, you're going to run, get your kids jabbed, get your auntie jabbed. Hey, mama, come on. We're going to get you jabbed up too. Because you trust this devil. You don't trust the Lord can help you. You don't trust the Lord got you. You trust this devil, guess what? He gonna surgically remove parts out of your body, man. He gonna surgically destroy you. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Yeah, she was in the transgression. That's why you walking around with Brazilian butt lifts, man, getting put to death. Because you don't like the way the Lord made you. And he'll set somebody up, like, got you trying to, in your mind, you think you look like Kim Kardashian, and you don't. That's what he advertises you. He advertises you death, and he makes it look good too. And you run like a damn fool. And then you think you try to get a good price, so you go to Dominican Republic or Colombia, and then the cartel kills you, takes your kidney, and sells your organs on the black market. And guess what? Esau gets paid off of that. You fool. Trust in this damn devil, man. 1 Timothy 2:15, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. But you ain't sober. You drunk with the wine of Babylon. Genesis 3:5, for the Most High doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. Okay, but it was for a purpose that we went off. It was all for the will of the Lord, man. To purify us and give us this new heart. We were created with this, I think he calls it a malignant root. You were meant to go off. So Eve, it's not even really your fault. It's really the Lord's fault. All of this is the Lord's fault. Everything. But it's using Esau and his damn devil to make you go off. And those of you who know the truth, you know you gotta repent, man. You gotta plead to the Lord. You gotta cry out. You gotta pour out to the Lord, man. Because you've been cheating on your man pretty much, man. Okay? Imagine like a woman, you watch videos. I watched a video today, this woman, 19 years was with her man. Went and cheated on some nigga with that she had on the internet, didn't know him. And then the lady who was interviewing her said, was it worth it? She said no. And they were like, so what happened after? She was like, he left me. You were beguiled again, man. You fall for it every single time. That's why we tell you don't follow this woman, man. She needs a leader. I see a lot of you men walking behind your woman. She's walking in the middle of the street. You still following her. Yo, damn fool. And we laugh at you. And we're going to laugh at your calamities just like the Lord. Amos chapter 5 and 18. And if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Exactly. That's exactly what it's going to be like in these last days, man. It's going to be like you got out of one situation and ran into another, and then a serpent bit you. You're going to take that MOTB. He's going to bite you with that, man. Okay? You think you're escaping the famine, which is like the bear. Oh, I'm safe. I'm in the crib now. Yeah, but you got to take this MOTB. Gotcha. Done. Jeremiah 48 and 44. He that fleeth from the fear shall fall into the pit. Woo. And he that getteth up out of the pit shall be taken in the snare. Woo. For I will bring upon it, even upon Moab, the year of their visitation, saith the Lord Yahweh. Woo. Oh, man. You fall into the pit. Woo. Let me read that again. Jeremiah 48 and 44. He that fleeth from the fear shall fall into the pit. You fleeing from the fear, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. That links up with Hosea 4 and 6, man. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. And the beginning of wisdom is... let me grab that. You destroy for a lack of knowledge, man. Let's get that in Proverbs. Oh, shit, I'm cooking. Esau's getting cut. That's right. Pick him up. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Exactly, man. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Hosea 4 and 6 says that my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And you running away from that fear, according to Jeremiah 48 and 44. He that fleeth from the fear shall fall into the pit. Yeah, you're going to fall into the pit because you fleeing from the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. and he that getteth out of the pit shall be taken in the snare. So you might get out of one pit to jump into a bear trap, man. That's what Esau. Esau's that cunning hunter. That's what he's gonna do with you. He gonna put one. You know you're gonna get out of that one just to fall into the one that's really gonna get you, which is that MOTV. This is the book of Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. Exactly, dwelling in tents, man. Okay. For I will bring upon it, Jeremiah 48 and 44, even upon Moab. Moab's the so-called Chinese man. The year of their visitation, saith the Lord Yahweh. Shalom, brothers, shalom. All right? He gonna bring the year of your visitation. Moab's getting it too. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't tough and mighty. There's nothing gonna be betwixt the heel and the hand, man. Meaning there's no other nation that you're gonna find ruling after Esau's fall from his glory. Okay? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 11. And verse number 11 and verse number 20. I'll start at 20. Let's start at 20. Jeremiah 11 and 20. But, O Lord of hosts, that judgest righteously, that triest the reins in the heart, let me see thy vengeance on them, for unto thee have I revealed my cause. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of the men of Anath that seek thy life, saying, prophesy not in the name of the Lord, that thou die not by our hand. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, behold, I will punish them. The young men shall die by the sword. Their sons and their daughters shall die by famine. And there shall be no remnant of them, for I will bring evil upon the men of Anath, even the year of their visitation. So you false prophets too, man. You're going to get it too. Okay? You're going to get touched too, man. Just like Esau and Moab and the rest of these heathen, man. Teaching these lies, man. Okay? Yup. Amos, chapter 5. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, man. You about 1 second away from me putting curses on you. You already high out your mind off fentanyl. Fucking, you know, people, hey, man, that's the Lord, though. That's the Lord doing it. That was Eve, man. Fucked up, man. I drove by, I saw her earlier, and then she got, she's like a zombie, man. Still proud, though. Damn fiend, and still fucking proud. Even then, just like an Edomite, man. Okay, what's that precept? Is it Isaiah? I'm trying to get this. Let me grab this precept. I'm trying to find it. With it's Isaiah 27. Let me grab that. Isaiah 27. In verse 1, it says, in that day the Lord Yahweh with his sword and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent. And he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea. Yeah, that's talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's Leviathan, man. That crooked serpent. Another way of identifying Esau, man. You gotta know these things. You gotta study these things for yourself, man. He's that crooked fucking serpent, man. I'm trying to think of the precept. Who can make straight what the Lord has crooked, made crooked, man? Nobody, man. Only the Lord. He made him that way. He made him a damn devil. Oh shit. He made him a damn devil. Psalm 74 In verse 13, thou didst divide the sea by thy strength. Thou breakest the heads of the dragons in the waters. Thou breakest the heads of Leviathan in pieces, and gavest him to be meat to the people inhabiting the wilderness. Okay? Exactly, man. Breakest the heads of the dragons in the waters, man. That's Esau, man. He's going to be destroyed. Thou breakest the heads of Leviathan in pieces, and gavest him to be meat to the people inhabiting the wilderness, showing you that Esau is Leviathan, man. That damn serpent. Okay? I'm going to end it on this one. Isaiah 51:9. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of the Lord Yahweh. Awake, as in the ancient days, in the generations of old. Art thou not it that have cut Rahab and wounded the dragon? Exactly, man. Art thou not it that did that, man? He gonna wound the dragon. He's the one who wounded the dragon, man. Took them out of power. All right, but I'm gonna end it right there. Lord's will, that was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Quadash. Shalom, Ababa Ball, Kwam Yasharala.